Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us today. We're looking at vestigial organs, cellular life, and embryology and creation. So thanks for being here. We're using as our discussion starter book In the Beginning by that MIT PhD Waldron. Really recommend this book. Let's get started. So this is in a section under the life sciences. You may want to check out our other videos on the subject of creation as well. So we just use again as a discussion starter, read a little bit, talk a little bit. Vestigial organs. The existence of human organs whose function is unknown does not imply they're vestiges of organs inherited from our evolutionary ancestors, like the pineal gland, like tonsils. As medical knowledge has increased, at least some functions of all organs have been discovered. For example, the human appendix, once thought a useless remnant from our evolutionary past, now appears that the appendix plays a role in antibody production and protects part of the intestine from infections and tumor growths. Indeed, the absence of true vestigial organs implies evolution never happened. And so, again, I remember when I was growing up, they used to teach us there was like 18 vestigial organs. Over the course of time, they whittled that down to 0. Two-celled life. Many single-celled forms of life exist, but no forms of animal life have 2, 3, 4, 5 cells. This is the 1 to 6 problem. Where are the 2-celled, 3-celled, 4 cells? If originally it was a 1-celled organism that was evolved, so to speak, there at the distant past with the lightning hitting ammonia and all of this, the Miller-Urey experience. 6 to 20 cells are parasites, so they must have a complex animal as a host to provide such functions as digestion and respiration. If macroevolution happened, one should find many forms of life with 2 to 20 cells as transitional forms between one-celled and many-celled organisms. And so besides trying to find the mechanisms, what would cause something from one cell to multi-cell, you have this, there's no 2, 3, 4, 5-celled organisms, and then the 6 to 20s all have to have larger organisms because they're parasites, they're parasitic. So yeah, no evolution there. Embryology. As an embryo develops, it does not repeat an evolutionary sequence. This was a known and acknowledged forgery by Ernest Haeckel in the 1800s. I've talked to very smart people that are totally shocked when you tell them that was a known forgery. For example, embryology, or embryos of mammals, were thought to have gill slits. I was talking to a very smart person. He said, yes, they do. I'm like, no, they don't. Because mammals supposedly evolved from fish. Embryonic tissues that resemble gill slits have nothing to do with breathing. They're not gills and they're not slits. Instead, the embryonic tissue develops into parts of the face, bones of the middle ear, and endocrine glands. So they're not gill slits. Embryology didn't start, or fetology, as a science till like 1976. And this would be with like sonar technology and all this. Embryologists no longer consider the superficial similarities between a few embryos and the adult forms of simpler animals as evidence for evolution. This would be ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny, or phylus. Ernest Haeckel, by deliberately falsifying his drawings, originated and popularized this incorrect but widespread belief. Many modern textbooks continue to spread this false idea as evidence for evolution, as Jonathan Wells in his Icons of Evolution documents so meticulously. This is a shorter video, but rather than start like the geologic column and the flood, we'll do that in another video. So God is our creator. Thanks for being here. Check out our other videos. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.